Welcome to Brain Vision.
Hello and welcome to this video solution of Numerate. Here it's given that in the vertical jump an athlete starts from a couch and jumps upward as high as possible. Even the best athletes spend a little more than 1 second in the air. Treat the athlete as particle and y max is the maximum height above the floor. To explain why he seems to hang in air, you have to calculate the ratio of the time he is above y max by 2 to the time it takes him to go from floor to the height, right? And you have to ignore the air resistance. Now to calculate the time it takes after after the jump, you can use the formula is equal to ut plus half at square, right? So here s will be 0 because uh, she starts from the ground and ends at the ground, right? So the net displacement will be 0, so this is v naught t plus half gt square, right? And the acceleration will be negative g, so you can write minus gt square because g is acting down while the velocity is directed upwards, right? So this is v naught and acceleration is acting downwards, right? So a is equal to minus g, or in other words t above, let's say I'm taking ta to be equal to root over of 2 v naught by g, right? Now, next you have to calculate the time it takes for this athlete to reach y max by 2 jumping from the ground, right? So here you have again the displacement is equal to ut plus half at square. So here the displacement will be y max by 2, right? That will be equal to v naught t below, let's say I'm taking, okay? Because this is where it spends the time, right? Below y and half of the overall height minus half g tb square, right? Or in other words, if it is a quadratic equation, right, which is, let me write down, gtb square minus 2 v naught tb plus y max will be equal to 0, or in other words he will be having a tb that is equal to, this is a quadratic equation, minus v naught plus minus root over of v naught square by sorry, minus g y max over g, right? So this is what we have as the expression of the time, right? uh, Below half the maximum height, right? Now from here you can have uh, and also you can write like the maximum expression of maximum velocity from here initially. So total v square equal to u square plus 2as, using this formula v naught sorry, this is 0 at the final height, that is equal to v naught square minus 2g, s is y max, right? Or you've got v naught that is equal to root 2g y max. So this is another condition. So here you can plug in this value here. You apply expression, this tb will be equal to, if you just plug in the value, root 2g y max plus minus root v square is 2g y max minus g y max, right, over g, and this will be tb that is equal to uh, root 2g y max plus minus root over of g y max, right, over g, right? Now what we have is you can take root over of gy max common, then that will be root 2 uh, minus 1, right? I take the minus quantity, right? The plus quantity will have uh, negative time, right? Sorry, it's rising up. If you consider this plus 1, then you have to consider the above time. Now below gives you the minus 1, so you have to consider only the minus sign, right? So now t above over t below, that will be equal to, you just need to take the ratio between them. So this will come out to be t above was already we have calculated root 2 gy max over g, and t below is the same root gy max, this is g, and here you will be having root 2 minus 1 na. Sorry, here root 2 minus 1 will be at the below na, root 2 minus 1 here at the denominator. So this will be around root 2 over root 2 minus 1, right? So let's see how much we have here now. 3.4. So this is the ratio you have got. I hope this is clear to you, and a very good rest of the day. Thank you.